Yoruba Council denies if publication on disowning Seriki, Hausa slash Fulani stools. Okay, they condemns divisive publication on disowning Seriki, Hausa Fulani stool. The Apes Yoruba Interest Group, Igbimo Ìgbìmọ̀ Àpapọ̀ Yorùbá Lágbàáyé, in a swift reaction to correct the misconception on the device spiral media publication by the former president of the Yoruba Council of Elders, Chief Colonel Dansaki Samuel Agbede, retired, on the state of insecurity and appeals unidentified Fulani youth in Lagos State and other parts of southwestern states. The president of the Yoruba Council Worldwide, Igbimokbo Àpapọ̀ Yorùbá, Ààrẹ Barrister Ọládọ̀tun Hassan, in his reaction signed by the publicity secretary Ọ̀túnba Gbóyèga Adéoyè, used the opportunity to call for peace, unity, and concerted, sober reflection by all Nigerians. It said that predicted on the rising spate of kidnapping, community invasion, and killings of Igangan, Ekiti, Ondo, and Yewa, part of Ogun State, not forgetting its ripple effect across the country. One will feel concerned as a stakeholder to caution the Lagos State government, the Oba of Lagos, and other critical stakeholders to be extra vigilant and be more security conscious accordingly. However, it is rather uncompletely. They says the precocious situation to rise an inflammatory statement on the call for the abolition and recognition of the stool of Seriki Fulani of Lagos or any part of Yoruba land thereof. This is most condemnable and deceitfully captioned, alarming headlines by majority of the newspapers and blogs in order to cause traffic and tension, as it was issued by the Yoruba Council of Elders. For absolute clarity and records, this is not a categorical statement of YCE. Yoruba Council of Elders. Consequently, we hold no personal grudge against the head statesman by we dissociate ourselves and employ the general public to view the publication as his personal opinion and not for the entire Yoruba race. It said. The group further said that considering the current pompous hydrated state of discriminate killings, ethnic bigotry, and animosity amongst the various ethnic group, political and religious section in Nigeria, this is the necessity to be extremely cautious by treading softly in making inflammatory statements capable of infuriating intertribal war and missed at causing more harm than good. He said, "We detest such infamous publication which lack ardent professionalism, guiding journalism. It is therefore a complete misrepresentation of fact. Inevitable, we appeal for genuine tolerance and unity amongst the various ethnic groups, most importantly on the need to extol the principles of communal reciprocity, as well respecting Nigeria's constitution and tried fundamental human rights of all citizens, irrespective of creed, region, or ethnic background, to live peacefully and cohabit in any part of the country. Nonetheless, it is imminent for the Lagos State government to set up special agency on inter-ethnic relation to regulate the modus operandi on how such non-indigenous group operate Lagos. Unfortunately, the reiterates our stand that Lagos and other southwest states belong to the Yoruba people in view of our uncommon love and accommodation of other tribes in order to set records straight in total condemnation of the incessant, frivolous claim by some unscrupulous group who are in the habit of saying Lagos is no man's land or other vexatious statements by such non-indigenous ethnic group. Most importantly, to note some areas in the north and southern zones allow for habitation of other indigenous clan representation as well as their community leaders to operate under different nomenclature and modus operandi, but if can therefore be properly regulated by law in order not to misconstrue the title toga as land owners by rather as visitors, arguably not totally abolition of the abolition of the stool of Seriki, Hausa, and Fulani, Eze, Indigbo, Oba, Ashiwaju, Yoruba, to mention a few as the case may be. Okay, so now they're trying to tell us that they want everybody. If you're not a citizen of Lagos, you should be identified as non-citizen. Is that what they are trying us now? Well, Ààrẹ Olódọ̀tun Hassan urged all Nigerians to pray for peace and harmony for the nation, which is currently bleeding to its marrow as a result of protracted states of insecurity, political instability, religious ethnic animosity, and attrition, resulting to serious hydrated economic disastrous issue. We must remain steadfast and committed to the cause of one invisibility and united Nigeria in order to achieve sustained peace and committed sacrifice. Wow, this is strange and it's indeed a good one from them though, but I seriously do not understand why these Yorubas acting like cowards, because the way this man had actually speak from his words, it sounds like he was trying to snitch somebody out. He was talking about the former president of the Yoruba Elders Forum. It seems like he was trying to snitch that man out, that he was speaking for himself and not for the Yorubas. So they are hereby apologizing to these people are indeed something else. So they are here preaching and apologize to the Hausa Fulani Seriki or the entire Hausa Fulani of a whole. This is a this is audacity of cowardice popular to Yoruba for century. Lousy barbaric set of people. Cowardice indeed. What are they afraid of? They are afraid of losing their heads. Yorubas, we all know them for that. They are always the kind of people who has loud mouths but little brain. They have no action in what they do. They just talk without showing the strength they have in them. And that is something I don't understand. Why are they like that? You can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.